Welcome everyone to a brand new Let's Play of the Somnium Files. Or is it AI? Well, you would never know with Kotaro Uchikoshi, would you? The madman behind the Zero Escape games is here once again, along with Spike Chunsoft. And I have to say I like that little animated logo they have going there at the beginning. I don't think I have seen that before yet. Just as the same as with this game, seeing that this is a blind playthrough of a game I have never played before, obviously. As far as the man himself goes, I have played the Zero Escape games, all three of them. Big fan. If I had to choose one, I would say that Virtue's Last Reward is my favorite out of the trilogy. And as far as his older games are considered, I have played through Remember 11, although that is a bit of a mixed bag, seeing that the game kinda just ends on a pretty sour note. Sadly never really got a proper conclusion to it. I do believe there were follow-ups to it though, and I did try out Ever 17, never really got too far into it. But this is a new game from the man himself. Let's check out the options. This is the PC port, by the way. There are some extra options outside of this menu in the Steam main hub, but not too much there either. The highest resolution is 720p. There is some VSync and anti-aliasing, but other than that, this is all we get. I think I'm just going to put the voice volume up to the highest I can, seeing that most games don't really know how to balance that. Might as well put everything else a bit lower. Cursor speed seems fine. Camera movement, not sure how that's going to be affected. Skip mode, I guess this is kind of a visual novel, like his other titles. Brightness seems fine. Voices, English and Japanese. I think I'm going to stick to English, and that should be fine. But, well, let's get started. I'm really excited, by the way. I guess Japanese, English and Chinese. English, of course. Starting the game with selected language. Language cannot be switched. Proceed. Sure. Autosave. Alright, I will be sure not to do that. Nice cursor they have going there. Starting off in a creepy, abandoned amusement park, it seems. Great setting. And the haunting music helps. Oh, that's not pretty. I think she's missing an eye. At least I think it's she. You can never know with these character designs. AI, the Somnium Files. Day 1 Friday. Sig I. 10:54 p.m. Bloom Park. Tutorial. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. And I guess we have a little mascot here. Date's position is fixed. You can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Alright? The boss. When you speak to a person, you will be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of the conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. So I guess it's kind of like an old school adventure game. This rain's awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Well, it's under a roof thing, so maybe it hasn't been completely washed away. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to it pretty bad. And yeah, it's abandoned. Figured.
Not yet. We just found the victim.
And I guess we are detectives. Man, I really cannot get away from being a detective, can I?
Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work.
So I guess we have been dealing with this stuff lately.
From the case 6 years ago.
Or 6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
Oh, and I guess this is the main character. Guess he has 2 different eye colors. For whatever reason, she didn't elaborate. A case 6 years ago. And I guess that is not in the know.
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Well, I just started playing, but he really should know that.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Well, that sucks. Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park.
Is this game fully voiced? That would be amazing.
Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
I think most of his games were fully voiced.
And found the corpse.
Well, except for the older visual novels, of course.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussion of a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Select log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I hope we weren't dating her.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Date seems kinda cold. What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name.
Wow, we won't get voice lines for these seemingly random inspectors.
It's Kagami, sir.
Hey there, Kagami. I will forget in 5 seconds. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
What's your name?
It's Kagami, sir.
I was just kidding.
Kagami. Are you serious?
Why am I on the same wavelength as this writer? I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. Alright, I think that's over. How is the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
A fence. There is a fence set up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent noisy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Local cop. A local cop. Oh, and I guess if there is something new, the text will be displayed in green. It's a horse from the merry-go-round. It's a horse. It's the main column holding up the roof. Is this the control room? The place where the operator sits to turns the ride on and off. I took a look inside, but I didn't see anything that might be a clue. The menu contains numbers of functions such as file, flowchart, options and guide. This game will autosave, but you can also save manually with save. If you would like to end the game, you can return to the title screen with top menu in the top right of the screen. Alright, I accidentally opened the main menu. A case notebook. File allows you to read information about the people you have spoken to or terms you have heard. It is updated as the story advances. This is a feature, I guess, present in most visual novels, where you can read up on people that you have met earlier and locations. Professional police officer of Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, Metropolitan Police Department. And I guess that's Abyss. Name Kaname Date, age 30, birthday August 3rd. He collects vintage magazines, likes classic cars, Curry, Bonito, Pelvises, and Reika. One of those stand out. Dislikes soft-boiled eggs, punk kids, ghosts. Reaction time increases 3.6 times under certain conditions. As a sciencer, Date uses the sync machines to dive into the minds of suspects of persons of interest. This sentence is kinda... what? Weirdly structured, but I guess it works. He lost his eye 6 years ago, but replaced it with a prosthetic eye, which houses an advanced artificial intelligence known as Eyeball. Oh great. He also lost all his memories past 6 years ago. So I guess that's why he doesn't remember the eye gouging thing. I think the game will elaborate on these facts eventually. So let's just stop here. We got some information on our main character at least. A flowchart. You can check the story's progress and branching points with flowchart. This will be filled out as the story advances. By selecting a chapter and investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. So just like in Virtue's Last Reward or, well, all of the Zero Time Dilemma and 999 as well after 999 had been released together with Virtue's Last Reward, we have a flowchart, I guess. And we can go back to any of the points that we have visited earlier. Option save guide. I think I'm good. Let's go back to the investigation. I call her boss. She runs Abyss, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Oh, why was the control room? It just had two prompts and one of them was still green. Oh, and for some reason we can use space to investigate. Oh, I can also move with WASD. I think I will stick to the mouse. The body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I took a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
What the hell? Oh, this is the mascot. That's Aiba. Her official designation is Eyeball. You really just had to make that pun. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye, an AI for an eye. Heh. Great.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
While playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. And we can view the controls by pressing F1. Oh, I can drag around by pressing the right mouse button. The old Ferris wheel is over there. It feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. Parasol is getting pelted by the rain. It is a bench. It is a bench. It's a barrel. Wait, that's another company. The city's skyscrapers crowd each other. This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? It doesn't look like it's letting up any. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days they used to use yellow caution tapes for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. So I guess this is a bit more futuristic. Well, of course it is the AI gave it away, and the AI partner. A skewered horse.
Merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
The horse is pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. Right now she is standing in the pouring rain with her umbrella up. Wow, there is a lot of extra dialogue to go through. A hologram barrier, although some of them seem to be pointless. Ooh, zoom. Really didn't want to get a closer look at that, but that's why we are here.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Ouch.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
Is this some religious fanatic?
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means...
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick. What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Was there nothing else to investigate on the body? The pole? It's a metal pole. The noise came from inside.
Dante, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
That seems like a dangerous ability to have. Oh, there's a person inside?
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey! I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
It's a kid.
Izuki.
We know her. Holding the murder weapon doesn't seem like a good thing. There are those trippy visuals from the main menu. What the hell?
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me.
Correct. You are Date.
Okay, it is Date.
And you are?
Uchikoshi, what the fuck are you doing?
Where do I even start with this?
I don't know.
I can answer all of your queries.
Alright then. Who are you?
And why are you doing the boogie?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Aiba?
You're not a small, giant eyeball.
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind.
No, he has a point.
Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked.
Yeah, character animations and the character designs are a bit better than it was in Zero Time Dilemma, I would say. Just a bit.
This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I am trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I am sleeping right now. So, things that I should know, I cannot remember. My head is all fuzzy. I am not my usual self. It's like I'm inside of someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Does this have something to do with his missing memories?
Begin what?
Somnium scan. Activate.
The game just throwing around terminology.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your somnium, your dream world.
Alright, thank you for the explanation.
My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
This kinda reminds me of To the Moon. It's an RPG maker game that you can play on Steam. It's pretty good. You play two scientists trying to fulfill the deepest wish of a dying person by going through their memories and by unlocking their mental state and going deeper down the line.
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Don't make it creepy. Also, that smile doesn't help.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Oh no. Singing in the brain. Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. More like trust, if you get what I mean. In Somnia, you explore a dream world to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into their dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Aiba closer to the door and investigate. Oh, I can actually walk around. Huh. Alright then. This also kinda reminds me of Psychonauts, if nothing else.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Aiba instructions. For now, have Aiba investigate the door.
It appears
You cannot grab the handle.
I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
Was about to ask, what's with the skeleton?
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen. Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
Once again, that amnesia coming back.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Aiba over to it and investigate. Ooh, a winter iris.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
I guess we could try smelling it. Maybe this would proc some memories.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming.
The hell?
Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
Never tell that to a girl, even if they are an AI.
What? Okay.
What am I playing? What?
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
Once again, never say that to a girl.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
A lot of cocaine.
You were able to touch it.
Correct.
So, I just need to keep this up?
Something like that.
Alright game, give me another tutorial. You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advance your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. Yeah, controls.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch.
Guess we had to examine the iris before. Another person.
Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. But there is another mental lock in this Somnium. Unlock the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu File, Appendix. Guess we'll have to open the door. Ooh, wine.
A glass of wine.
Well, let's stop with the smelling.
Leave it to me.
Hey!
I feel
is an AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
By the way, the voice acting so far is good. I don't have any complaints. Finally, the skeleton.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Now that I think about it, the corpse was missing its left eye, just like Date. I can talk to it.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iva. What is your name?
To be or not to be? That is the question.
How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
This was written by a human being.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And my day is ruined.
A basket. I cannot see inside it.
Speaking of baskets, we have some basket cases. I can wear the basket? Of course I will.
Leave it to me.
Amazing.
It's dark. I cannot see anything.
Ah, the skeleton got a basket on too.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
Can I? Yes, I can. Examine it again.
A basket.
Tackle. What?
Ow, that hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
I have a feeling that they will do this across the game.
That hurt my shoulder.
Also, how did it hurt your shoulder? You're an AI.
Was that a pun?
He doesn't even acknowledge it.
A basket.
I would think it's empty.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra?
And you were wearing that on your head?
And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult. A floor lamp shaped like a rose.
Well, let's try to lift it up.
Ugh,
It's stuck to the ground.
it won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
Could be.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. It looks like a rose. But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Also, I don't think turning off the light that is making us be able to examine stuff is a good idea.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up. A lamp. It looks like a rose.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
Wait a minute. Is this voice actress? Hang on, let me look this up. Yup, it's Erika Harlacher, should have guessed. The voice of Anne and Una Crawford from There's of course still 3. I literally got that from
Give it everything you've got.
the give
That's
it
my
everything
motto.
you got, that's just Yuna.
Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
A skeleton.
Let's hit it.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Bosses sleep talking. A hidden item? Insomnia? There is always one. Somewhere. No more. I cannot eat anymore. I am stuffed. What the hell? A hidden item? Is this something like the golden documents in the
What?
Zero Escape games? I guess that was the hidden item. At least I hope so. What the hell was that? You got an album photo. You can earn album photos by finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. You can view photos you have collected at any time. Collect them all. Ooh. Neat. Oh, this is the revolver or evolver that we were using. A neat gun. Kinda reminds me of the ones that were used in Psycho Pass. Although they serve different functions.
A gun came out of the skull?
Looks like a pretty old model.
Why is there a gun in this house?
Also, the end is shaped like a key. I can see where this is going.
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
As long as you don't pull the trigger.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No?
A door locked with a padlock.
Well, the obvious answer is to put the gun into the keyhole, but let's shoot it.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors.
Just pull the trigger.
Alright.
You got lucky. A door locked with a padlock.
I would say that was worth it.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I think Date has an inner Sigma inside of him. Just pull the lever. Crank it a bit.
I suppose.
Up and down. Wouldn't hurt.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. Seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Well, that's that. And another achievement. Actually not sure if the Steam achievements show up in the recording. Well, you guys will know. Day 2, Saturday. Police HQ.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Well, I think this is the best place as any to stop this episode right here. So far I am vibing with it. It reminds me a lot of the Zero Escape games, well, at least as far as the writing is concerned. It's a bit trippy, but well, I think I will get used to it. I just will have to accept that this is written by a man that is known for his mindfucks. Yeah, I just will have to get used to that again. But I will see you next time on Let's Play AI, the Somnium Files. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until then, have a good one.